Welcome to The Critique, where I criticize everything and anything. Today, we have the Magneto Extreme Pocket Torch. This is a torch I would highly recommend for a lot of people. This is a very, very powerful torch at 900 lumens. You can use this for outside, inside, when there's no power, when you're working under a car, when you're looking for something. It's extremely, extremely bright. And it has brightness levels as well. You can have it on high, lower, medium. You can have it to flash. You can have it to do SOS. What I can critique about that is that the way to change those functions is on the same power button that you use to turn it on and off. So what you do is when it's on, you slowly tap that button and it changes the modes. Over time, it becomes annoying because when you're using the torch and maybe want to keep it on a specific level every time, and then you slightly just tap that back, it changes the brightness, and you need to cycle through all the different modes to get to the mode that you use. So I would rather have a dedicated button for that to change that function. But I mean, to save on cost and to save on less moving parts is better. And talking about moving parts, as I always say, on all products, the less moving parts there is, the better it stands over time. So one of the features this torch has is it has the capability of narrowing the beam of the light. If I turn it on and pull the torch, it narrows the light beam for further distances. If I push it back close, it's more wide. The problem with this is over time, this becomes loose. Now, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't move on its own, but I can just imagine that getting worse over time. The other issue I have is this torch has no indication to tell you positive or negative. So it's either you learn that positive always goes in first, but at the beginning you're going to always put it in the wrong way, and then it's going to frustrate you thinking it's not working. Yeah. And on that matter of where the battery goes, this area over here where the aluminium touches the aluminium here, it grinds away. As you can see, the small shades of the aluminium cut for opening and closing this the whole time. I would have recommended they put some sort of coating over this to prevent this shaving happening. The last issue I have with this torch is that the power, as I mentioned, is extremely powerful. Leaving it like this for quite some time, this torch becomes very, very hot. So hot that you don't even want to touch it. The whole torch acts as a heatsink, and to cool itself down, I haven't experienced any issues. The torch doesn't stop working, it doesn't get less bright. It's just that it becomes very hot. So that's all the issues I have with this Magneto torch. I highly recommend this, and I give it a full 7 out of 10.